know it's been a while since I posted a video. It's also something that I've been promising people that I was gonna make a video on for a long time. So let me take you and show you what I'm talking about. I know it's been a while since I posted anything, and I apologize, you can hear the cars passing, but this is something I've been wanting to make a video on for a while. These mosquitoes are crazy. Probably about 20 years ago, I was working for this company, and every day for lunch, I'd go walking in the woods just to see what I could find. Well, I found this cement hole in the ground that was probably, I don't know, 18 inches by 18 inches. So the next day when I came to work, I rigged up a car headlight on a pole with a camcorder to see what I could record down in the hole. Well, it was actually an underground tunnel that I could see daylight coming out on one end, but I couldn't see how far it went the other way. It actually had a arched brick roof. It was probably 8-10 feet wide and probably 10-12 feet underneath the ground. And the crazy thing is, it ran underneath the highway and came up at the railroad tracks. And on the other end, I'm assuming it just went to the bayou. But I came back here, and sadly, what you see behind me is a section of it that collapsed. So you can kind of see how deep it actually was underground. You can't really tell how deep that is, but it's really deep. God, these mosquitoes are killing me. Between the poison ivy, poison oak, and everything else, I would decide to come in shorts. It's always last minute. That's pretty cool. I love being in the woods no matter how hot it is or anything. Check out these trees. I'm gonna go around and see if I can get to the part where it comes up near the railroad tracks. Maybe someone would know what it could have possibly been for. I have no idea. I know they had an old plantation home that was on this site, because I found, some of the flowers and bushes and stuff that just doesn't grow wild in South Louisiana. That's a magnolia tree. So let's see what we can find. This is really cool. You're not gonna believe what I found. I found the original light right next to where we had dropped the camcorder. It's pretty cool. It sucks having to wait here so we don't get caught. The line you see is the length of the tunnel that runs from the Bayou Teche through the woods, underneath the highway, and all the way to the railroad track. The red arrow is where I originally found the entrance going down into the tunnel. The blue arrow is where I'm assuming the end of the tunnel was. It may have even went underneath the bayou, but I'm not sure. And the yellow arrow is where the tunnel comes up right next to the railroad tracks. The mosquitoes tore me up. It sucks because I'm having to record this in a certain way because it wouldn't be very hard for anyone to find if I would just swing the camera around. So it's just how we're gonna have to do it. It's a pretty long walk, but I don't mind because I love being outdoors. Check this out. The things you see in South Louisiana. I've mentioned to a couple people over the years, you know, just trying to find out if maybe they could had an idea of what it would be. And I had some people say, oh, it was just a drainage. No, you're not gonna have a drainage that goes from the railroad tracks all the way underneath the road, all the way to Bayou Teche. That's 10 or 12 feet underground, and with such intricate brickwork on the ceilings and stuff, I don't think that's what it was for. And then still walking. All right, I found a spot where it comes up near the railroad track, and there's actually a water moccasin just fell inside the hole, so it's another reason why I don't like coming around here in summertime. Right next to the railroad track. This is probably a 3.5 foot by 3.5 foot hole, and it's probably 6 or 7 feet deep. And this is the side where the entrance of the tunnel would be further down. I guess they filled it with rocks, but it seems you can tell that's some pretty old bricks, double layered. I'm almost back to the truck. Whatever you guys think you might know, or if you might know what it is, just leave it in the comments. I'd appreciate it, because I have no clue.